Hi, my name is Duck and welcome to my room. As you can see, today is really super different from the title and also this face reveal. Hi, this is my face. Please ignore how messy my hair is. I put it up while it was drying and it didn't do what I wanted it to do, but who cares? But yes, today is super different because today's technically not about K-pop, as you can also tell from the title, but I'm going to see My Chemical Romance. I'm going to see My Chemical Romance in like, what day is it today? Thursday. In like 3 days. I'm seeing them on Sunday. And I can't put it into words. They have been my favourite band all time, top tier for a decade. I never thought I'd get to see them in person. I never thought I'd go to a show. I never thought I'd see them all together again. I did follow Frank on a few of his like UK tours when he was touring with like Frank Ayo and the insert last bit here. But I'm switching hats, this is hard. But I'm just super excited. I'm super ready and I wanted to film it because, you know, I'm just really excited and I wanted to like document it and stuff. So this is just a little precursor. It's just a little, hey, this is what's happening. But I'm so ready. I'm so excited. And I'm sorry that this isn't like K-pop content, but I'm not really. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to look back on this and be like, oh my god, I saw My Chemical Romance, you know? Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's unreal. Okay. Whew. Okay, that's it. I will see you on Sunday. Oh, yeah.
Oh, how stable that's gonna be.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I think it's hard to hide a smile. My gosh, it's been a while since I have had.
In 50 yards at the roundabout.
Oh my gosh, it looks like it has a face. Can you see it?
Buckingham Road.
Oh. What? The car looks like it has a face, like a cat face. Guys, I'm here. You can like hear the what's it called? You can hear one of the openers. I got, oh my god, my like VIP wristband. I got like merch. I bought myself a tour top, a poster, and then I got like the VIP merch. Holy shit.
Is that we deserve to live, right?
You know, people, with fucking crazy ass outfits and whatever's and fucking people be like, he's crazy. He's unhinged. He's come unglued. That may be the case, but I am free now.
Does looking around count as an action or whatever? Are you a DM that counts like looking around and stuff as an action?
I'll say you can use it as a bonus action. Because I don't care.
Thank you. Then
do you want to roll a perception check? Investigation.
It was literally just to look somewhere to duck into.
Oh, then no, that's
Okay.
go.
Okay. Then I'm going to take my crossbow out and just try and shoot because what the fuck? I'm still so impressed. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it and I'm so impressed.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. Natural 20.
Hey! Get him.
Am I hidden? Bonus action hide. There you go.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
are you doing? With go on.
Sorry, I wish I had had the time to like finish these things. Probably,
I feel like you need to like stick a jelly bean, like a red jelly bean, like in the crevice. Wait.
There's the red
Oh yeah.
writing icing behind you. You just want to squirt it in the eye.
It looks like it's like bleeding.
I mean, that would look sick.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, 10.
You double the dice.
So it's 20 plus 5. That's 25.
10-5.
25 without sneak attack damage.
Okay. Hit me with that sneak attack.
25.
So that's 20.
So
sneak
so
attack
1,
dice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Pardon, Ellie?
You roll those twice.
I rolled a sneak attack twice?
Yeah. Double the amount of dice you use for a crit.
Crit is double all dice per attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ellie, I'm turning you up again.
I get to roll one at the reroll.
Sorry.
No, it's alright.
Okay, so I'm rolling. Yeah, okay, right.
So count those and roll them again.
Yeah, okay, so. Uh, 34.
Nice. Okay. Let me just add those three numbers up together.
Yes.
You just did 102 points of damage in one turn. It's looking bloody.
See, this makes up for all the times that I roll like shit in that campaign.
This is it.
Thanks. Okay, it's been like almost 2 weeks since the actual gig itself, but I got a demon cold, not COVID, I checked, and I only just about feel better now. So we're doing it now. I just wanted to have, you know, a little sit, a little chat, a little like run through of what happened, because I still can't believe it happened. Like, I still can't believe that I saw My Chemical Romance. It feels like a fever dream still. Like, it feels unreal. So let's go through. First of all, I want to go through the stuff I got, because like I did get VIP for the seats, but it did come with like a little merch bundle thing, so let's go through that, because why not? First of all, we have the bag. You can't even see. Hey. This is gonna be my I need a small bag to go out in bag now. Then the biggest thing, you got a scarf. It's got the logo on it. It's got like flies on it and like little tassely things. I don't know. It looks like a football scarf, which I don't like because, yeah, I'm not a football fan. But that's fine. You know, keep you cozy. I'm putting everything back in just to keep everything together. Then another thing which I won't open ever. You got a exclusive rain poncho. I don't actually know what it looks like. I know people have opened it. It's just black. I think it's just a plain rain poncho. But you got one of these, which I guess makes sense because the stadium was open air. Like, obviously because it was a stadium, but you got a rain poncho. Then you got like a little wristbandy thing, which is a very nice burgundy colour, and it says the place on it, and then the logo, and it's got a little, can you see that? Statue-y thing on it. And you got some badges. I think these were exclusive. I'm not sure. I know the patches were, but badges. And then the patches. I don't want to take them out because I'm lazy. But like, you got like a fly, a logo, and then the logo. And they came with these cool little things. So that was the little exclusive VIP merch bag. And then what I bought, well, I bought that, but you know, like what I went and bought was, well, first of all, I got there and they were saying that t-shirts and stuff were sold out. Any black t-shirt, sold out. Tour shirts, sold out. So I was like, shit. But you know, I still wanted some like tour merch, so I got this poster. It's, I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna put it somewhere. And I was like, oh, sick. Tour merch. Because I did get in line and the people were like, yeah, any black t-shirts or tour t-shirts are sold out completely. And I was like, okay. If they'd had like white t-shirts or like red, I would have bought them. But they only had green, and green's not a colour in my wardrobe. So I was like, well, I'm not getting a tour t-shirt. Maybe I'll like buy one when people resell them or whatever. So I went on my way, which sort of, I'll explain more about that whole thing. But then I eventually rejoined the merch line with some friends while I was waiting for some other people. And we heard cheers like distantly because the merch lines were so long. They were so long. Like, they were longer than the lines to get into the venue. Like, that's how long they were. We had like distant cheers and we were like, But then we got to the front of the queue and they had tour t-shirts. Here's the tour t-shirt. Let me scooch by my pajamas. There's the tour t-shirt. And the great thing about these shirts were that when we got them, they were warm because they were literally hot off the press. They were freshly printed. Like, I don't know, that just makes me really happy that it's like, oh yeah, my t-shirts were fresh off the press. I don't know, it just made me like really happy. And honestly, good on them for like going out and getting more, printing more, instead of being just like, nah, just leave it. I know it's capitalism, but like, I'm glad I got a t-shirt. But yeah, okay, rundown of the day itself, because a lot of it I didn't like film because first of all, I was almost late for my coach. Yeah, I thought the coach leaving time was 8:10, 8:30. It wasn't, it was 8:10. But that shouldn't have mattered because we rang a taxi at 7:15. Taxi didn't turn up till 10:08. So, bless the taxi driver. I told him, he was like, oh, when did your coach leave? And I was like, 8:10. And he was like, oh, okay. He fucking sped. He sped whenever he could. He was like, the lights would like, he was like an experienced taxi driver, so like he'd start the car when the lights were still yellow because they just turned green. And I was like, oh my god, this is like, so we were speeding, we were like, I got there with 6 minutes to spare. Thank you so much to that taxi driver. I did give him like a tip, but I wish I'd given him more because it was only like £3 extra, but I was like, I want to give you like 20 quid. I want to give you an extra 20 quid for doing this for me. Thank you so much. Especially because at the end, like, he shouted, he was like, good luck, and I was like, ah! Because like at the end he shouted like, oh, good luck, and I just like pegged it to the coach. 6 minutes to spare, but I got there. Then the coach was like fine. If anyone knows National Express, you know that the coaches can be shite, but this was fine. And then I met up with my friend Vic, my soulmate, my bestie, my bestest friend. And that's who I was with for like the little extended weekend, because they lived fairly close to Milton Keynes, and were like, you're not sleeping in a Mackey's. Because that was my first thought, because there weren't any hotels in Milton Keynes and I'd have to like get a super early coach and travel back up, or a super early train. So I was like, oh, there's a 24-hour Mackey's next to the stadium, it's fine, I'll be fine, I'll just stay there and then I'll go to the coach station and just wait until my coach leaves. And they were like, no. So we had a nice cute little weekend, which is what most of that footage is. That's what most of the footage is. But it was just real nice. It was just real good. And then we had a nice old drive. Then we got to the stadium and I got a bit lost because it's huge. But that was fine. That was fine. I got to the venue. I met up, like, I found some friends who I hadn't seen in like years, which that happened like a few times. Like that happened like twice. I like bumped into people and that was really nice. But I hung out with them until my friends from where I live came. And then I hung out with them. That was really nice. And then I went into the venue. And then it was like a 2-hour, 3-hour wait. Which was fine because the openers were great. It was Placebo. Placebo's always great. I'm actually surprised that Brian Molko actually like came in on time. I went to see them when they were headlining a few years ago, and he was like an hour late just because he could be. And I was like, all right, fair enough. But they were actually on time. He seemed in a good mood. Then Starcrawler was sick. Starcrawler was absolutely sick. I want to look into them like properly. They were really good. And then My Chemical Romance. And then My Chemical Romance, and everything is a little bit of a blur. I at this point was very dehydrated. So I couldn't cry properly. I was crying. Like the face, the head, like, you know, the like I could feel it. No tears were coming out. So I cried when Thank You for the Venom started, and then Cancer, because they play Cancer. Why did they play Cancer? Okay, so. I was broken. Like the entire time I was absolutely broken, and then that just like was the final nail in the coffin, and they like kicked me into the ground, you know? But yeah, it was real warm, so I was quite dehydrated. Thankfully not enough to be dangerous. There were like people getting brought out on stretchers, and like one of the running themes of the concert was Gerard having to go, hey everyone, we're gonna all take a deep breath and we're gonna take a step back. Like, he turned it into a game, bless him, but like that was like a running theme because people kept having to get like dragged out the pit, which was terrifying, and I'm glad I wasn't in the pit, in standing. Whew. Some of my friends were, don't know how they survived, but it was incredible. Like, you know, I lost my voice. I didn't get a video of that, but I lost my voice. I lost my shit. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Like, it feels like it's here now, you know? Like, the experience lives here forever. I saw them. Little 16-year-old me, 14-year-old me is finally like put to rest, you know what I mean? Like, little me made this as soon as my chem broke up. I still have it. This is where I put change. But like, this is how it was, and I finally feel like that part of me has finally been like not put to rest, but like finally like fulfilled what they wanted to do, you know? And that just feels really nice. It just feels real good. Like, a part of me that always dreamt of seeing My Chemical Romance and was like, well, it's never gonna happen, they're never gonna get back together, I've lost my chance, is finally just like, we did that, and I'm very, very happy. I'm so happy. I don't know. It's so hard to describe. Like, it's so unreal. It feels unreal that they're back, that we saw them, that honestly, with this whole thing, like the Swarm and the new thing, and them being like, oh, we recorded like new intros and outros for our songs. Like, I think there's gonna be a new album. Like, I don't know, it's just a lot, and I'm so excited to carry on and like continue this journey with them. Like, they are my ride or die. They are my OG boys. Seeing them in person was mad. I was so tempted the entire time to just scream like, Ray Tara, my beloved. I didn't, because I was seated and the people around me were very aware of who I was. But like, you know, when like, not who I was, but like, I was sitting with them, they would have known it was me. I didn't want to do that. Kind of sad I didn't. But it was just unreal. It was just unreal. And I'm so happy. And I'm glad I saw them. And I hope they tour again, so I can see them again. Maybe this time it will be I'm gonna say it's gonna be better when they tour again. They are gonna tour again. I'm calling it. They're gonna tour again. And it's gonna be great. And I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna go with my friend. And we're gonna have a sick old time. But yeah, after that, the weekend was incredible. I don't get to see my friend often because they live on the other side of the country. But we played D&D, we hung out, you know, we like caught up finally, like properly in person, and we went around where they lived, we had breakfast, we went through the charity shops. It was great. Like, seeing them was like, I saw My Chemical Romance, but seeing them was the highlight. Friends up there, you know. And then I came home. The coach was shit. The first one was great. It was on time. Second one was like half an hour late. The coach station didn't tell us at all. So I was just like pacing up and down the coach station because I have anxiety. And I couldn't do anything else though, so I was just pacing, like watching each of the coaches, like, oh, have they changed their number yet? Have they changed their number yet? Am I going home? Is this the one that's going home? Is this one arriving going home? So the staff were watching me. Like, I could see them being like, they're up to something. And I wasn't. I was just anxious and emotion deprived, like brain deprived, because of the gig and then the weekend. Like, my brain had left by that point. Like, it finally was like, okay, calm down. We're gonna leave for a bit so you can process. But that got there. And then I got to go home. And it was great. And then I got this demon cold, which you can still hear. But worth it. Absolutely 100% worth it. And I can't wait to do it all again. Hopefully they don't go to Milton fucking Keynes. Milton Keynes, Rat City. Rat capital of the world. I love rats. Don't get me wrong. But why Milton Keynes? Why Milton Keynes? Hard to get to. Expensive. Hard to leave. Fuck Milton Keynes. If you live in Milton Keynes, you probably live around London, so things are easier for you. I don't live in London. I live in the north. Fuck Milton Keynes. My Chemical Romance, go somewhere else. Anyone touring, go somewhere else. Go to somewhere I can get easily. Please. Thank you. Okay, that was my little Milton Keynes rant. I think Milton Keynes cursed me with a cold because I was bad-mouthing it the entire fucking time. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you guys went to Milton Keynes, My Chemical Romance on the Sunday show, hit me up. I want to chat about it. But yes. Sorry, this has been a mess. This entire thing has been a mess. But these are my roots. My roots are messy and they're all over the place and they have a cup of coffee. So yes, if you watch this, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day. If somehow you're watching this from like my other videos and you're not into My Chemical Romance, get into My Chemical Romance, now is the time. But like, who isn't into My Chemical Romance, let's be real. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!